Hello and welcome. I hope you are ready to have a blast on the ball today. So if you have one of these big stability balls at your house, break it out along with a set of moderate weights and get ready for a great cardio strength workout. We're going to start by sitting on the ball. So get comfortable, sit nice and tall, and just have fun right from the beginning, giving the ball a few bounces. Not only is this fun, we're getting used to how the ball feels underneath of us. All right, steady up. Circle the ball around one direction and circle the ball around the other. So we're loosening up through our hips. We'll be doing some core work today for sure. And it feels good. And look forward to lots of stretches in between strength exercises today. The ball is wonderful for helping us to stretch a little more fully in certain positions. All right, come off your ball. Bring it in front of you now. Come to a wide stance. Roll the ball one direction. Roll the ball the other direction. Stretching out through your back a little bit. Good. This is one of those lovely moves we're going to do today. Let's do one more each direction. Now pick your ball up, hold it at your chest, squat and rise. So squat, stand tall. Good. Hold the ball firmly. Let's lift and lower. So ball goes down, lifts up, down, lifts up. We're still warming up. You might not want to go too deeply in your squat, but we'll get there. Let's angle our lifts. Bring it over your right shoulder. Bring the ball over your left. Feel a nice stretch down your side body. Down and up. This big ball starts to feel heavy before too long. Let's do 4 more angled lifts. 3 more. 2 more. Back to center. Pulse your squat low for 4, 3, 2. Now bounce your ball. 4, 3, 2. Hold it and pulse. 4, 3, 2. And bounce. When's the last time you had fun with a ball like this? Hold and pulse. Good. And bounce for 4, 3, 2 more rounds. Can you get a little lower? Challenge your legs. Bounce. 4, 3, 2. Last set. Lowest ones. And bounce for 4, 3, 2. Hamstring curls. Right, left. Start to swing your ball side to side. So we're getting a quick stretch in the fronts of our legs, working through the backs of our legs, and getting our shoulders very warm. It's amazing just what holding a ball can do for upper body strength. 4 more here, and we'll change hamstring curls to side leg lifts. So pause the ball and swing side to side. This time ball goes toward leg that is lifting. Starting to warm up through our hip and outer thigh. Good. 4, 3. Ball back down. March in place for a second. I'm going to turn so you can see a little better. Big step back with your right foot, then twist the ball side to side. Doesn't matter which side you're turning toward first. Step forward and switch. Other leg back. Start to rotate. Bringing the core into the movement here. Step forward and switch. Big step back, then twist, twist. 3, 2, switch legs, big step back. Good. 3 more. 3, 2, step forward and switch. If you don't like the rotation, absolutely fine to hold the ball center. Get ready to switch. Last one. Take it back and twist. Proud chest. 3, 2, 1. Step center. Set your ball down. Grab your weights. Once you've got your weights, have a seat on the ball. Lengthen through your spine. Side lifts are coming. The pattern will be 2 tempo, 1 slow. Here we go. 2 tempo side lifts. Up, down. Now slow. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Arms can be pretty long, or you can bend at your elbows. Oh, I forgot the slow one. Let's go tempo, 2 of them. I'll get it next time. Now slow. Lift up, up, down, down, 2 tempo. Working the shoulders hard. Lift up, lift, lift. How is the amount of weight you've got right now? You should feel it at this point, but be able to do a few more rounds. So adjust if you need to. Here's the slow one. Up, up. 1 more set. Lift, lift, 1 slow. Rest for a second because we're going to work the shoulders again, this time with overhead press. So bring your weights to your shoulders, 2 tempo, press up, down, here's the slow one. So we're following the same pattern. 2 quick, 1 a little slower, lift, lift. In overhead presses, you always want your weight slightly forward to be more comfortable on your shoulders. It's still challenging, so it's not comfortable, but a little safer. Let's put it that way. 2 more sets. Press up, down, up, slow press. That's the tough one, right? We gotta put the brakes on. 1 more slow. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Awesome. Shoulders get a break. Let's move on to biceps. You can stay seated up on the top of your ball, or you can come forward a little bit so the ball rests across your mid and upper back. Palms up, 2 bicep curls tempo, 1 slow. Lift, lift, lower, lower again. So you found the theme of the day, right? 2 quick, 1 slow. Now, you probably have your elbows resting on the ball, which is fine, gives it a little bit more support, but if you want more challenge, hover your elbows off the ball. Just got harder, didn't it? So now we have to provide our own support in our arms. Lift, lift. 1 more set. 2 quick and 1 slow. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Move forward even farther on your ball. So now the ball will rest against your upper back and head. It's important to have that head support. Your hips are lifted, lower body in reverse tabletop, arms above your shoulders, slow chest fly. So we're bringing our arms out to the sides and back up again. Micro bend in your elbows. So we're focusing on our chest, our arms and shoulders. Now we are not going to do 2 quick, 1 slow, but I will change the pattern in just a second to add a half lift. So it looks like this. All the way down, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. Down lift half, down lift all the way. Good, down, half, down, up. Good, some good control here in our chest flies. 1 more round. Perfect. Pull yourself back up onto your ball, sitting nice and tall again. Once you're there, hinge forward with a long spine, arms at your sides, then row. These are narrow rows. Keep your arms nice and close to your body. All right, we're going to add a little pattern. 2 rows, lift lower, now lift, kick back, tricep kick back. So 2 rows, 1 lift and kick back. So we just added the triceps to the mix. Here it is, lift, kick back, in, down, row. Make sure your spine is nice and long, and you are welcome to hinge all the way forward, even if your chest starts to rest on your thighs. 1 more just like this. Lift, lower, lift, kick back. Now just keep kicking back. We'll burn into those triceps a little bit. Fully extend your arms. Best way to get the most out of the movement. 3 more. 2 more. Finish the one you're on. Give your low back a little break by sitting tall. Then we'll hinge forward again. Reverse fly. Arms come side and down. One slow. So we're back to that pattern. 2 tempo. Lift, lower, lift. One slower. Now again. Arms are pretty long. You have some bend in your elbows. And you're lifting and lowering with good control. Head is neutral with the spine. One more round. Lift, lower, lift. One slow. Awesome. Rise up. All right. One more upper body part that we're going to work along with your core. And it's going to be good old push-ups. You won't need your weights. Set them out of your way. And I'm going to show you the options for your push-ups. You'll want lots of space in front of you. Option 1, set your pelvis across the ball. Option 2, your thighs. And option 3, your shins. And I'm going to try to go to my shins, so I'm going to back up even more. Make sure you got plenty of space for the position you're in. And I bet you know the pattern. 2 tempo push-ups, 1 slow. Let's go. So down, up, slow it down. Press back up. 2 tempo, 1 slow. Bracing through your abdominals, bracing through your glutes. Down, up, slow. You can adjust where the ball is at any time. 1 slow. All right, little change. 2 tempo push-ups. Roll the ball in and out. Bring it in, push it out. 2 push-ups. Roll the ball in, roll the ball out. 2 push-ups. Change coming. Can you tap your right foot down? Then your left foot. 2 push-ups. Tap down one foot, tap down the other, and then we're done. One knee down by the other knee. I hope you felt that as much as I did. Remember that stretch we did standing, where we rolled the ball from one side to the other? I think that would be a good one for right now. Get a little recovery in there. All right, next up, onto your knees. Forearms on the ball, palms facing in. You will be rolling forward and rolling back. Notice, straight line from my head down to my knees. So I'm not breaking at my hips. Keep that nice straight line. Feeling your core bracing like crazy. All the way forward, all the way back. Now you do have the option of having your palms down, but for some reason, I just feel a little more stable, and I think you will too, if your palms face in. This will be our last one, and then we will break the hips for a nice stretch. We're just sinking our hips back to our heels like child's pose, and coming back up. Grab one of your weights. Next, we'll be lying sideways onto the ball. So we'll start with the ball on our right side. Lean into it really heavily so it doesn't go anywhere. Wrap your arm around it. Maybe even set your right hand on the floor. Extend your top leg long, arm in front. Lift forward and down. So this is a very unique way to hit the back of your shoulder. We don't often get into this position without a prop like a ball underneath us. So it gives us a nice angle to hit the back of our shoulder in a different way. Good, let's do 4 more. Slow, controlled lifts. Make sure you've got a good amount of weight here, not too heavy, not too light. Like Goldilocks, it has to be just right. 1 more. Set your weight down. Knee drivers are next. So top arm and leg long, then knee in, out, out. The ball is just unstable enough to make it work a little harder. two quick, one slow. Come in, out, quick. Now slow. That slow version gives us plenty of time to pull the knee in as far as we want. Takes a little more muscular control as well. Again, in and slow. Now lift your legs side, up, down, up, slow. Oh, feel it kick in? That pace difference makes all the difference. Up, down. Two more sets. Working hip and out of thigh. Lift. One more round. Then the good news is we can just stretch. Lift, lower. So just stretch a little further through your fingertips. Maybe even rotate your chest upward toward the ceiling. And then relax. Side two. So bring the ball to your left side. Lean into it. Grab your weight. Top leg long. Good hold of your ball. Lift front. Up, down. Now we're not going to go fast at all with these lifts. We want every rep to be slow and controlled. Certain movements it's fine to do quick. Others, you want to keep it slow the whole time. So again, the focus is on the back of the shoulder. Nice job. Lift. Two more should even us up. Good, last one coming. I know you're excited about the side lifts and all that good stuff. All right, so weight down, knee drivers, in and out. We'll do several, just tempo, before we change the pattern. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. All right, two tempo, in, out, in. Here's the slow one, in, out. Again, quick and slow. Obliques working, hip and out of thigh working. We are getting so strong as we have fun on our ball. Good, slow it down. In. Side lift. Leg up, down, up and slow. I don't like that slow one very much. How about you? But I like the results it's going to give me. Stronger hips and legs. One slow. Make sure you're not holding your breath. One more round. Quick, and slow. Are you as ready as I am for the stretch? Reach long over your ball. Maybe open up a little bit more toward the ceiling if that feels good. And then relax. Next position on the ball will be facing down. Ball comes right under your pelvis, and your weight is going to be towards your hands, not your feet, because your feet are the things that are going to be moving. So make sure you got room back there. Legs are going to come up and in at the top, out and apart on the way down. So let's give it a try. Lift up and in, set down. It's like you're drawing a rainbow with your legs. Target here are your glutes and hamstrings. So focus as much muscular energy into that big glute and out of your back. The back always likes to take over for the glutes, and the glutes are more than happy to let them. But we want to fire up the biggest, strongest muscle in the body. Hold at the top, open your knees a little more, then do little lifts and lowers. Lifts. So just in case you didn't feel your glutes on our rainbows, I sure hope you feel them here in these frog lifts. Good. Yes, small move but intense. 4 more to go. 4, 3. Give them a good contraction every time. Stretch. Bring your legs back down. Then just drape your upper body across the ball. Just let everything go. Ball helps bring us to a nice rounded back position. So much better. All right, flip-flop. We're going to bring our back to the ball. Ball will be across your mid and upper back. Head is not on the ball because we will hold on to it with our hands. So crunches up and down. Feels a little different on the ball than it would if you were on the floor. Make sure you're not pulling on your head. Keep your elbows back. Now cross chop, left arm to right side. So cross the body, pulling the obliques in a little bit more. 4 more. 3, 2, back to center. Hands behind your head, lift, lower. It helps to have your gaze up at the ceiling. That way you're less likely to pull on your head and neck. The work is coming from your abdominals. Right arm cross chop to left, cross over and back, chop. Good. I believe we have 2 more. I wasn't counting. Hopefully that's 8. Ready for a stretch? Roll the ball so it supports your head, then press back, long legs, arms out to your sides. Oh, it was worth turning on this video just for this stretch. Everything is open and wide. You gotta come out of it. So you can either roll forward, hands back behind your head and sit up, or you might just want to sit back on the floor, whatever works best for you. All right, one more position change. This one will be lying on the floor. Ball under your feet. And by feet, I mean pretty much just the heels of your feet. Arms by your sides for extra support. This next one is great for hamstrings and glutes. So try lifting your hips up, setting down. Ignore the beat of the music. Find a good, slow, controlled pace that works for you. Now, if you're wobbling, that means you're 100% normal because the ball is very unstable. So it's not like you're not strong and fit at all. The ball is just wobbling, so of course our body is on the ball is going to wobble as well. Now, if you want more challenge, hands can come off the floor up toward the ceiling. Oh, hello. That got a whole lot harder, didn't it? Oh my goodness. You're welcome to have your hands down or up. All right, let's all bring our hands back down. We're going to add on. Lift your hips, roll the ball out, pull it back, hips down. Lift, roll away, back in. If you ever wondered where your hamstrings were, wonder no longer, right? You should be feeling your hamstrings. Very much so right now. Let's set all the way down. So much better, so much better. But we're not done. Grab the ball between your feet. We're gonna play hats off. So ball comes up, pass to your hands, lower your arms and legs, lift back up, pass the ball to your feet, lower arms and legs. So you have to have a pretty solid grip on the ball with your feet and with your hands, which means you're engaging your muscles really well. Now you can bend your knees if you need a little bit less, longer lever, a little bit more. All right, we pause with the ball in our feet. Now we get to play catch. You're going to catch the ball in your hands, toss it up to your feet. Catch with your hands, catch with your feet. So your inner thighs are firing up every time you grab the ball with your feet. And we're working a little bit of coordination, right? Awesome. All right, next exercise. Hold the ball with your left leg, right hand, opposite arm and leg, lift to the ball, and lower down. Head can be lifted, or if your neck is tired, you're welcome to set your head on the floor. We're doing about 5 repetitions side. So I think we're there on side one. The hardest thing is to kind of figure out the other side. Once you've got the ball in place, lower and lift, opposite arm and leg. I've never tried it the same side, arm and leg. I'm kind of afraid to. I don't know if that will go very well. This is our last one. Hold on to the ball with your hands. Bring your arms overhead. Legs are long. Hard part is done. So we're just going to spend a couple minutes stretching it out because we got every muscle already, so we deserve the stretch. So from your long body position, just roll the ball over to your right side a little bit. And roll it over to your left side a little bit. Then bring the ball back over by your feet. Set just your right foot on the ball. Cross your left leg over right thigh in figure 4 and roll the ball towards your glutes as far as you need to feel a nice stretch in your hip. So the ball is a great prop here. Roll the ball back out, switch your legs, cross in figure 4, pull the ball in until you feel that wonderful stretch. So the ball can be our friend, not just our enemy. Roll the ball back out, slowly come up to a seated on the ball position. Good seat on the ball. Feels good to be off the ground. Separate your feet nice and wide. We're going to try a warrior 2 position on the ball. So turn out your right foot to the side. Lengthen your left leg away from you. Left toes face forward. Arms out to your sides, nice and strong. From here, side angle. Bring your right arm to the thigh. Lift up to the ceiling or even overhead with your left arm. From here, flow into reverse warrior. Right arm up, grab onto your thigh with your left. Come back up to center and we'll switch legs. So turn your left toes out, extend out through your right leg, toes forward of that foot, arms out to the sides. Spine is long, just like you would do standing. Bring your left forearm to the thigh, reach up or over with your right. And then reverse, flow to the right side. Back up to center. Bring both feet in just a little bit. Toes are turned out to the corners of the room. And we'll fold forward. So just melt into a forward fold. We'll hang here for a moment. Head can be heavy if that doesn't make you dizzy. Get everything nice and relaxed. And slowly come back up, one vertebra at a time. Once you're fully seated, bring your legs back together and just roll your shoulders back a couple of times. One more fun thing. Back to bouncing the ball. You can even try moving it side to side, right? We gotta have fun in our workouts too, so here's our chance. Awesome. Well, I hope you had a blast on the ball today. Great for strength, great for stretching, even got our heart rate up a little bit. So thanks so much for joining me today, and I